Welcome to Progressive Retail. I'm your host, Cory Mosley. Thank you as always for tuning in. We've got another great show planned for you today because I'm going to help you break free from the itis. Now, I know you're probably wondering, what is that? And I'll be sharing with you in just a minute. But we'll also have my regular segments, Don't Be Ridiculous, Here's a Thought, and The Way I See It. When I say the word itis, what do you normally think about? For many, it's an extension of a medical term tied to sickness like bronchitis or bursitis, none of which, of course, are fun to have. So I'm asking you today, do you suffer from the sickness of who else itis? See, the marketplace is rapidly changing, and to stay competitive, we're going to have to invest in products, services, consultants, trainers, agencies, and other things to continue to drive our business. But for those who suffer from who else itis, they're the ones that are constantly trying to play keep up instead of leading the pack. These are the people that when presented with a new idea, a new product, or a new service, they simply say, who else is doing this? And the answer to that question carries all the weight as to if they will try it or not. Now, I understand you can't take a chance on every shiny object, but there's a big difference between buying everything and simply being willing to go first. Members of my internal BDC have been sharing some results from a recent 73% increase in internet sales that we've been able to generate from one of our Toyota clients. And I was surprised at how many people wouldn't spend a few minutes to determine if there is a path for them to generate more business for their dealership. As the saying goes, the mind is like an umbrella. It works better when it's open. I simply challenge you to break from the pack. Do something different tomorrow and forget who else is doing it. If you have belief and confidence and understanding, then march forth and be the innovator, be the disruptor, and make everyone else follow the leader. Now it's time for
Don't Be Ridiculous,
where the dealer remains anonymous, but the story must be shared. So here's the scenario. A new CRM being installed at the dealership. People are getting acclimated to the system and they're learning for the first time about long-term follow-up and customer lifecycle touch points. While going through this new work plan, a salesperson learns he will now be responsible for calling his previous customers who visit the service department and also calling customers to celebrate their vehicle anniversary and their birthday. He goes home and comes in the next day and tells the dealer he has decided to retire because he doesn't believe in having to call customers for their birthdays and vehicle anniversaries. To that, I simply have to say,
don't be ridiculous.
Now, if you have a Don't Be Ridiculous story to share, please email us at cbtshow@corymosley.com. If we use your story on the show, we will send you your very own Don't Be Ridiculous t-shirt. Now, here's a thought. The pushback and complaining I hear from salespeople about not wanting to complete a work plan or to do follow-up is stunning to me. Load up on customers, prospects, and opportunities and keep your pipeline full. That simple thank you or hello greeting could be the simple spark that puts you in the customer's mind and creates a new sales opportunity. And plus, it's so simple and easy to do. Finally, this is the way I see it. Salespeople in our industry have had a disadvantage, which is being part of an industry that didn't build itself based on self-education or personal responsibility to self-educate. Real estate, financial services, network marketing, and other business verticals all require some level of self-investment to truly become outstanding. But in our world, if it's not a dealer-paid program or provided by the OEM, then many sales professionals don't invest and put themselves at a disadvantage, which affects income and performance. I asked you to declare today that this will no longer be the case, and using the CRM isn't a task someone makes you do, it's something you see as an ATM. And spending a few $100s to go to a sales workshop or training becomes an investment in you, not an expense. And that simply is the way I see it. For more information on how we are helping dealers become more progressive and profitable, visit us online at mosleyautomotive.com. You can also submit show ideas, give feedback, or even be a guest on a future show. This has been Progressive Retail, exclusively on the CBT Automotive News Network. I'm Cory Mosley, and I will see you next week.